Hey guys, it's Jake here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be looking at what I think is a perfect combo of Sylvania Off Road Lights. We've got the 3-inch pods up here and the 20-inch light bar down there. The 20-inch light bar is going to be a super wide flood, and so are these 3-inch pod lights up here. A problem that a lot of people have when it's time to mow their grass, or if it's your profession, what can happen is that when you get that daylight savings that kicks in later on in the year, you lose a lot of daylight based off of your hours that you have to work. I know that's my personal issue, is that I typically work till 5 o'clock, but here in Missouri, it usually starts to get dark right about now, which is about 4:25. So by the time I get home from work, it is pitch black outside, and I don't have the time or the resources to be able to mow the grass at night. With these lights on my mower, this is my personal mower, I should be able to mow the grass at no matter what time I get home from work. I can still get that done. What happens is your grass starts to get taller and you can't keep up with it because you can't get home in enough time to mow it in the light. They are 3-inch pods. They're going to have the 5 diodes in them. These are going to have 1400 lumens, which is pretty impressive for a little set of lights like this. I mounted them up high so that I can really angle it to where I need it to go. I can get a pretty wide spread with that light bar on the front. I can get almost 180 degrees of light when I'm driving this mower forward. Being able to adjust it up and down and out is really going to help to get that light where I want it. Down here on the bottom, our 20-inch light bar. I think this fit perfect on here. I just drilled a couple of holes in this crossbar and just mounted it with some bolts. I did have to supply those myself, but it wasn't a huge deal. I think this one's really going to come in handy for those lower light situations because it's going to give me that real low light, low to the ground light. They say that's a lot better when you're trying to mow grass because it'll show you the difference between the taller grass and the shorter grass. But this one's going to be putting out 7200 lumens, so quite a bit brighter. You have a lot of diodes here on the front. Again, this is going to be a real wide flood pattern, so you won't have that real bright spotlight coming out of the front. Both of them are going to have an aluminum construction, so it's going to be durable. It's going to last for many years. All the hardware that comes included is all stainless steel, which I think is awesome. I didn't use any other than those 2 bolts that I mounted the front. I used all the hardware that came with the kit, which is one of the most difficult things when picking up light kits is they may not have the mounting brackets that you want, or the hardware you want it to be stainless steel so it doesn't rust in a year. You will have to supply your own wiring. I just mounted it to the pre-mounted factory switch that Toro had on here already, but it worked out really, really well. The aluminum housing and the louvers on the back are also going to help to keep the lights really, really cool so that they can dissipate some of that heat whenever you're using them for longer periods of time. But hopefully this video helped you decide whether or not these Sylvania Off Road Lights are right for you and your mower.